Have you ever done everything, achieved it, then saw no results?
I think people keep looking for something or someone to give them a break. Nobody's coming.
Your biggest enemy is yourself. Whatever you feed yourself, you believe. So start feeding yourself positivity, start feeding yourself success, dream, and realize that it's possible.
Part of my salary there, I think I remember I was getting 35 rand per Saturday.
So losing stores and losing my marriage and all the important things that I had in my life,
I slept on the streets for 3 days. No food, crying almost every day, Rodman, with no plan in life. You see, 2022, I hate it with all my heart. I lost everything.
You'll never get your time back.
Whatever we've gone through, it's called a tested quality time. Since that tested quality time. It's tough, but it's gonna give you the nicest things.
Well, I never thought I'd be an inspiration, but here I am today, given this kind of platform or a chance where I actually get to tell people my story, and hopefully people do get inspired by my story. So it doesn't matter, you are as capable.
Welcome to another episode of Off the Dust, and today I am with indeed a son from the dust. Banyana today he's wearing a Mamelodi Sundown tracksuit. I'm thinking the guy only moves with champions. Doc, welcome to Off the Dust.
Ramfolo, thanks a lot. Really appreciate it.
The last time I really motutuka wena rego tsere so rego trendies. It was when Banyana were crowned champions.
Yeah.
That's when we're seeing you on television.
Yeah, what the moment. I don't know what to say, but we used to have this soccer ball, but it was not like this. It was Mikasa.
Yeah.
When we grew up in Maratel, in a dusty home that I'm very proud of. Little did I know that God had bigger plans. Sometimes when you're busy chasing that round soccer ball there, they think you're crazy.
Yeah.
We used to go to Western Bucks. That's where I spent most of my teenage age under the guidance of Mr. Paul Matabate. He nurtured us. He was a father to us. The most important thing, Ralbacha, we listened to him. He gave us football. He didn't give us money. He gave us this, and we loved it. I don't have a scar. We traveled in tractors, but we were very patient. Little did I know that I'll be the first doctor in South Africa to be a champion in WAFCON, Women Africa Cup of Nations. So all that, I'll say glory goes to the Lord.
Yes.
I always say, Mudimu Witzamratele. We have to believe in ourselves. We have to trust Him. It's a long journey, but we have to be patient. We have to be patient, stay focused, don't lose hope, work hard, listen to parents. Listen to parents. Don't listen to your peers. Listen to parents. Listen to your coaches. Listen to your elders. They will make it easy for you. So the medal of Banyana to me is for the village. It's for Maratele. That's where it's all started. The first time I kicked soccer ball, I was in the dusty area of Maratele.
Yeah.
My home.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But then it did not end there, Doc. Second time we still see you on TV. Now you're traveling with Banyana Bama Melody Sandal.
I always say, you know, when God blesses you, He will bless you and bless you and bless you and bless you. I'll want to highlight something that is very, very important.
Yes.
Because God says, my people perish because they lack knowledge. What I do to get all these blessings, I'll just give the secret. Let's say I'm paid 100,000. I take 10% to the house of God of that money. So God is the one who makes way for me.
Yeah.
I've never traveled abroad as an individual, but God showed me Europe through football. God showed me Asia through cricket. God showed me Middle East, Doha, Dubai, through cricket. So hence I say life is easy. Life is very easy. If you can repent, meaning don't look at the circumstances that you are from and conclude. Don't listen to your friends when they tell you that your mother doesn't work, your father is not there, you will never make it. Yeah, believe in yourself, believe in the potential, identify that gift that God gave you. If it's football, love it. Don't follow somebody whose talent is music. If it's music, they say birds of same feathers flock together. So don't associate with them because it's gonna delay you. So the secret basically is that honor the Lord so that He can bless you. He doesn't care where you come from. He doesn't care whether you're from suburb. Yes, dusty boys, dusty kids, that undermined the over. God doesn't undermine you. We are the same kids who grow up in the dusty areas and kids who grows up in Sandton or in Veldavi in Cape Town. We are the same in the eyes of God.
Yeah.
Hence the opportunity to work for my beloved team in the Sundance Football Club. It was an honor. It's a special moment. It's a very special moment for me.
Yes.
I'll say I've got two so far. Is the one with Banyana, which is very special because that's the country and the team that I chose since 1996.
Yeah.
And supported wholeheartedly. To be a team doctor for them. Hence I say God can do anything. That's if you trust Him.
I mean, Kenya, you say that's the team you chose since 1996.
Yes, sir.
Right?
Yes, sir.
Cause but man, supporters are down nowadays. It's kiba fishy.
Yeah.
And then you say you've joined this team since 1996.
Yeah.
Kind of got a mom push muta.
Yes, the legend.
The legend.
Yeah.
Your nickname.
Yeah.
Kibush.
Yes. You know, I grew up supporting another team.
Yeah.
You know that those teams that you support, even if you're even in your mother's tongue, you already support it. Yes.
Yeah.
So but I could see when Sundowns play those teams, Sundowns give them hard time.
Yeah.
And they play good football. Then as a teenager I said, now I'm joining Sundowns Football Club.
Nice.
I still have my first T-shirt that I bought, and the interesting thing is that I worked in Vonnerbom as a gardener.
Oh, okay.
When I come to school studying at I think it was in Chaupe by then, or Sutelo. Then I will go to school Monday to Friday. Saturday I'll go to Vonnerbom and work as a gardener.
So no spanality.
Yes, I worked as a gardener. That's why I said I don't want to work for a white person. I learned when I was, I think, 15. Yes, I said I don't want to work for a white person because I saw the condition and I saw that it's not nice. So somewhere you need to be exposed and see. So part of my salary there, I think I remember I was getting 35 rand per Saturday or 25 rand around there. I saved that money. I remember I gave my mom, I think it's 50 rand. Then I said, Mommy, I want Sundowns t-shirt, but I want the white one. I said, I want the white one. She looked around, went to my rubber stud everywhere. She couldn't find it until she found one in Brett's. I still have it.
Yeah.
And I know that I'm still going to show the world that t-shirt in the future.
Yeah.
Yes.
Probably Diadora though.
That was Adidas.
Oh, it was Adidas.
Yes, it was Adidas. Sundowns by then was playing, was using Adidas.
Sure, those days when Sundowns listened to the stadium.
Yes.
Yeah.
We used to go to Eddie Stadium. The other thing, it's quite interesting. Football, I used to study. I complete matric. I study with University of South Africa, do Bachelor of Science there. You study at home by yourself. You look outside, it's dry, it's hot. But Sundowns used to bring extra energy. If I feel down, I'll go to the stadium, I'll come to Loftus, I'll come here, watch them play, go home, feel energetic. Hence I say, football is a language. It heals, it gives hope, it opens opportunities for people, it unites. It unites a friend. For example, you've got an international view. In Morocco, for example, they don't have load shedding. I'm just giving an example. They don't have load shedding.
Yeah.
But they don't have mines. They import coal. 90%, but they don't have load shedding. So meaning you end up having an international view and see where we are lacking and see where we need to improve as a country through football.
So through football.
Yes, through football.
Like, man, Selora Tamang Sundown of Sahol.
Yeah.
Then now you are part of this.
Sky's the limit.
Yeah. How did that come about? And then how did you feel about that moment when you were approached to be part of the team?
It's how it happened. It's immediately after championship in Africa with Banyana.
Yes.
Then they noticed me. Besides that, I used to have a good relationship with Sundowns, but I never put myself there as a doctor saying I want to work there. And things of God, they happen at their own time. So they called me and say they need a doctor to go work championship. it's a women's football. I said, it's a great opportunity for me. Then I honored the call.
Where were you when they called you?
The moment that I remember, I was in camp with Banyana. We were playing Brazil in Durban. Yeah, so they said I must give Jews Banyana Mbani my passport. Yeah, so that they do my visa. I mustn't go home with my passport. That's God. Hence I say, when God do move on your behalf, it's humbling. Meaning you do less, he do everything.
Sure.
What you just have to do, just tithe, he do everything for you.
Dr. Mokoka, you're saying life is easy, right?
Yeah.
But then everyone has a perspective of life is hard. And I'm saying this, you are a little bit with you, Jane.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
You grew up going to school without shoes at some point.
Sure.
Right?
Yeah.
Most of the time you were raised by a single parent.
Yes.
Right?
Yes.
Then after passing matric and you had to go to Medusa now.
Yes.
It's a new life. Warenta there starting.
Yeah.
Who you law for Camele?
Sure. The struggle.
Yeah. I want to pizza.
Yeah.
Yeah. Then you say,
book. I don't like the pot.
yeah. But then now you're saying
life is easy.
But then someone could be outside and looking at the journey of your life and saying, actually life is not that easy, man.
Yeah. Remember I said it becomes easy when you recognize God. Let's start there.
Yeah.
Number 2, God positioned people.
Yeah.
That single mother that raised me up, Mama, she was the best mom for me that God chose for me. So you have to respect her. Respect your parents, whether you've got both mommy and daddy. Also, my father contributed significantly in my career because to university, daddy was paying for me and all that. So meaning acknowledging and appreciating the people that God brought in your life. Your parents, your teachers, they contributed significantly so in my career with regard to I remember she told my mom Busha son not in a school beginning. Do everything in your power that she must study. She recommended job and my mom listened to her. My parent listened to her. So hence I say God put, we call them destiny associates. Meaning they don't have what you want, but they can show you where to find it.
Yeah.
Yes. So Mr. Paul Matawate, he treated us as his kids. He took his family money and helped us to play football. He guided us.
Yeah.
Meaning, allow them to play even if Balaroba. Meaning, be humble. Yeah, he taught us.
So, but then that's just in football, right?
Yes.
But then, how important is that in building someone's career? I mean, in someone's character.
It's. I remember a man. They learn more from another man.
Yeah.
Yes. Now, you've got mothers or single parents there, they advise. Let's say daddy is not there, I'm just giving example. Now, you go play football, I've got a teacher, I'm just giving example.
Yes.
Who is a male. Then he's guiding. So it's actually doing part of the parental role, parental or fatherly figure. That's what God, the missing puzzle, God replaces it. So that you don't miss the fatherly figure or the fatherly characteristics. So meaning God can give them to you through a coach, through a teacher, through an uncle, through your friend's father. Yeah, so meaning he's a way maker. So ultimately it builds you into a better person. Hence people will wonder, how did he make it? Because where it's coming from.
True.
It's not possible to do it under those circumstances. So that's God. It can only be God who has done that.
Yeah.
Yes.
You mentioned something that at the base of same feathers flock together, right?
Yes.
Now, okay, put it out. With you, you've always wanted to be a doctor.
Yeah.
How did you manage to keep that focus and not off track of it? Because we know, you're thinking of this is what I want to be.
Yeah.
But then later on, man, actually, this is what I want to be.
Yeah.
Then later on, you're doing something else.
What is important is to see the light. Primary school, I'll give example. It was tough, very tough. I'll eat pap and oats and scambelila, pap and oats and sugar.
Yeah.
At Ramifal. They'll steal my older brother's shoes or give him my shoes and walk bare feet to school. Can you speak to your parents? Speak to mommy. Say, you guys, why don't you be a policeman when you grow up? Because you see it's tough. Then I said, no, it's okay, man. I'll be a policeman. I'll be a soldier. Meaning hate, sadness, but you grow. God hears that. The question is it your destiny? Now you get exposed. I was fortunate to grow up in Maratele. We had Dr. Shilaloke. While we were sitting under that tree, Blue Combo, the big one.
The Western Baxter.
Yes, he will come with his 5 Series BMW. Beautiful. Beautiful. Certain things are scriptural. It's in the Bible. Elijah tells Elisha, says, if you see it, it's yours. If you see it, it's yours. So I saw him driving very slow. Nice. I looked at it. Then I said, I want to be a doctor. I remember telling my father, I was 14 years old. I said, Daddy, I want to be a doctor. He says, yes. Yes, that's great.
But a 14-year-old, you've seen Dr. Shilaloke.
Yes.
Do you even know at that time already duty to Dr. Gay?
It's but then remember, I like how the scripture put it. You see it, it's yours. The journey from where you see it and when you experience it or you live it, it's a different journey. I'll give you example. When I finished matric, I couldn't do medicine. I did Bachelor of Science with University of South Africa.
Yes.
So I was busy with my assignments. I think it was Good Friday, a day before Good Friday. I had to wake up during Good Friday and study around 2 o'clock and study at Murate. Now my younger brother got injured. They were at some of the entertainment areas. I can't mention them with names. He was stabbed there. So now my mom had to wake me up around 2 and say, accompany him to Murate Clinic. We went there. He had to be transferred to Jubil. So there was a space in an ambulance. So I traveled with them. It was shocking. Step wounds, Good Friday from Bratele, Makapal start. We had to collect other people. When you got to hospital, they were stitching him. So I had an opportunity to speak to the sister and watch when they stitch him. I couldn't stand that. So I left. I sat on the bench there. I said, do I really need to be a doctor? Yes, as I say, living it and the process of that, you have to be strong. You have to know what you want. Then you end up becoming strong, and you say, I'll do it. Yes. And then little did I know that God trusts me with that assignment. And little did I know that the young kids at home, they're looking up at you. So certain things, don't think of yourself a lot. Think about the community. Think about the young ones who are coming after you.
Yeah.
Like in the case, I'll give example, in the case of Dr. Shilaloke.
Yes.
Little did he know that just driving a car, he changed my life.
Does he know that?
Yeah, I told him.
Nice.
I told him.
Yeah.
Yes, I told him.
So, but then, that moment of your brother being stabbed,
Yes.
this is you studying Bachelor of Science with Eunice.
Yes.
Now, wait, what happened to Bachelor of Science?
No, I completed it.
Okay.
Then I worked in Cape Town,
Yes.
Stellenbosch. Interesting, yeah. And that was the 7th year since I completed the matric. So meaning it took me 7 years before I do medicine. Yes. So meaning being in the wilderness. So that's where you ask yourself, meaning it wasn't easy. I didn't go pass matric, pass well and do medicine. No, I didn't go directly. Yeah, I had 9 points. They needed 11 points.
So
now I had to do Bachelor of Science.
Okay.
With Eunice, I didn't even know that you have to study by yourself. My father took me there. so it was something else. I thought every university was like that. It's okay. I completed it. Then God blessed me. I worked in Cape Town, in Stellenbosch.
What are you doing in Stellenbosch at this time?
I was a lab analyst in Department of Agriculture.
Okay.
So what's happening? The let's say a farmer exports fruits.
Okay. Yes.
Maybe apples to Europe. We were part of the team that we analyzed the pesticides.
Okay.
On those fruits.
Yeah.
To check if they qualify to be exported.
Okay.
Or not. So the interesting part is that by then I was actually forgetting that I even applied for medicine. Because almost every year, regret, meaning decline.
Okay.
Yeah, decline,
Yeah.
decline. They don't want you. Almost 7 years. So I said I cannot live under the shadow of medicine. So I must have life now. So meaning God hears what you say. But for me, I said the interesting thing with regard to future, with regard to your desired dream. I've seen something. I remember when I was in Cape Town, it was December, I was supposed to drink alcohol. Then sometimes you'll have a thought, you'll think you're just thinking, and God is actually speaking to you. My older brother was not working, and he had a child. So I said, this money, I can't buy alcohol. I rather buy, it was the 31st of December 2004. I said, instead of buying alcohol, I took that money. I was in ShopRite. In fact, when I was inside, instead of choosing wines and all those things, something says, your older brother doesn't work and he has a child. So why don't you help him? I listened to the voice. I bought clothes. I had this great feeling in my heart. I bought clothes for my nephew. I didn't even know the size. I said, but he's so many years old. I just bought. Then I was sick. I had this great feeling in my heart. Little did I know that January I'll be called at Medusa to come and do medicine. Wow. So hence I say certain things. Yourself, you're gonna unlock it. That door is you's gonna unlock it. If you choose somebody or community and not choose yourself. Because if you go into the scripture, Solomon, he didn't build a house for himself and the wife. He chose to build the house of God. And the same time God visited him. And he says, what do you want me to do for you? And he asked for wisdom. And God added wealth. So hence I say, unfortunately, the generation that we've got generation of me. Yeah. If there's somebody, let's say somebody at home is not, is staying in a bad situation, instead of helping her, government must help her. Yeah. Little did you know that by helping her, you make it your responsibility. If you want to work for FIFA, the moment you help her, God takes you to FIFA. So hence I'm saying, if it's said, because I'm more into football. If you look at football, somewhere I used to give back at home, do the tournament and all that. As if I'm a fool, I'll spend close to 100,000 in a day.
Yeah, because that's something. That's something also I want to talk about.
Yeah.
I mean, talk. You're working. You're already sharp. Why do you see a need to say, nah, man, I'm taking so much money out of my pocket, and then I'm giving back?
Well, what is important is to remember when I started, I said to acknowledge. I'll give example and say people fail in life because they fail to acknowledge those who raise them up. Then cares come. then you see yourself not prospering in anything that you are doing. Remember at the village, let's say I was aggressive with regard to giving back and bringing these former soccer stars. Some of them, they came with a big price to be at the village. But God sees. So meaning He shoots you up to be a champion in Africa. So hence I say, I acknowledge where I grew up.
Yeah.
Where I grew up, I acknowledged that ke goletse Moretele. And ke se ke leng sona ka ntlha ya Moretele. Meaning some people grew up, let's say in Soweto, they were stabbed, they're dead.
Yeah, sure.
So Moretele didn't kill me. Moretele raised me up.
Yeah.
So if I acknowledge my roots, then it's gonna be well with me. So if I acknowledge God, the one who created me, it's gonna be well with me.
Nice.
So hence it's like Botmas in mathematics. We say Botmas. It's a rule. You don't acknowledge it, everything is wrong that you're doing.
True.
Yes. So meaning it's important to live a principled life. If you can live a life without principles, you're gonna fail.
You're gonna fail. True.
Yes. Hence you see premature death, meaning you die before the age of 70.
Yeah.
You are in prison. We see many talented soccer players. They don't reach those dreams. We see educated kids. They don't become lawyers, engineers.
Lack of principles.
Yes. Hence God says, my people perish. They fail because they lack knowledge. Meaning you cannot blame them as well. They were supposed to have parents to educate them. Hence it's important when you succeed, come back.
Sure.
Come back and speak to them and share with them that I was fortunate. I had mother, I had a father. I listened to them. I had extra parents in the street. Meaning who, let's say footballer. You've got Obra Paul. He's a parent.
Sure.
He's a coach, he's a parent. Yes. So you listen. So hence it's very important to go back home and spend time with those kids and share with them what you know and give them hope.
Yeah.
Because what you are trying to do, there are bigger things that are in the pipelines for our village, but especially with regard to education and sports.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nice.
So it's important that we give them hope.
It is, eh?
Yeah.
So, we're still on a journey how on Nosale Cape Town.
Yes.
Right. Now, when did you come back from Cape Town to study medicine? And you've been getting letters of you've been rejected, but you haven't gave up.
Yeah, it does. Hence I said certain doors you must open them yourselves, by yourself.
Yeah.
Meaning what you do, God sees everything.
Yeah.
So for that, let's say for that 7 years year rejection,
Yes.
it was all about me. I don't remember sacrificing for somebody else. Now I do that, God show up. And I remember the interesting thing, I changed my cell number, the one that Medusa had.
Wow.
So
Okay.
I had a new number now.
Which is not on the system, Medusa.
Yes. So meaning people undermine when you fill the form. They say relative number. So I put my mom's number there.
Yeah.
Yeah, so they come. I don't know. I'm at work. I mean, the number was there. Then I see this number. They call me 012. I call it a call of my life. I answer hello. Then they say, is it Dr Mokoka? I said yes. He said, no, you've been accepted to come and do medicine. That was 2005, January. Then I said, excuse me. Then they said, because that's there's certain music, if it's nice, you want to listen it again. Yeah. So I said, yes, Dr Mokoka but do register a name. I'll be there in a week. In a week time, I'll be there. So I dropped the call. Then I said, but this is a new number. How did they know? So I called my father. I told my father that no, Daddy, I've been accepted to do medicine. This is my dream. I called my mom. I said, no, yes, there's a woman who called me. She said she's from Medusa. I was still working. I said, no, she must call me after 5 minutes. I don't know Bush's numbers. I have to write them down first. Call me after 5 minutes. She, when something is yours, no one will take it. She never forgot. She called my mom after 5 minutes. Then my mom said, no, kids. Then I'm not so. So to me, when I received that call, it was a miracle. So hence I say, the things that you do and thinking more of others and less of yourself, that's what makes God to move for you. So that was 2005. Then I had the conference in Pretoria in a week time. Then we flew from first time flying. I was from Cape Town, flying to Joburg
for a conference.
Yes. Then I spoke to my seniors that I've got this opportunity. He said, Doc, Rodney, go for it. This is a great opportunity. So I sneaked out from conference. I took a taxi. I went to Medusa. I registered.
Wait. So the company that you're working for at that time flies you from Cape Town.
Yes.
For a conference in Joburg.
Yes.
You walk out of a conference.
Yes.
In Joburg.
Yes.
Warangua.
Yes.
That's like an hour plus drive.
Yeah. In fact, it was even here in Pretoria. I think Pretoria West. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. That day it's like I came back after lunch. Yeah. And they could see that Rodney is not there. So meaning whatever you want, whatever we've got the generation that gives up easily.
Exactly, because I'm asking myself, Doc, you are working at that time.
Yes.
You're getting a salary. You're being paid, but you chose to
leave.
Yeah, to leave and go to study.
Yes. Hence I say, knowing what you want, it's important, and don't give up. Don't look at the current situation and limit yourself and say I can't do it.
Okay.
I knew I have to go and register. I sneaked out. God gives you wisdom. Sneaked out and went and registered and came back. Then I didn't remain here. After the conference, I flew back.
Yeah.
Yeah, because if I took everything, meaning I'm a coward.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, so I said, no, I'm gonna fly back. Then after, I don't know if I booked a flight for myself. I think I did. I flew back.
So you resigned?
Yes, I resigned. Then I flew back. Then I went to school. No salary. It was tough. It was tough. I used to cry. I used to cry at Medusa. I used to have a tree behind the library. There's a library. I was not even staying at Medusa. My father I didn't have bursary.
Yeah.
I stayed in zone 1. I used to walk. It's like from Martele Bridge to Ikani. Yeah, but I was not walking, I was running. I would wake up 12 o'clock, midnight and study. 6 o'clock I bath, 7 o'clock I leave, 8 o'clock I'm at school. The sad part, and I'll have a bread and peanut butter and rum in my lunchbox and a squeeze bottle with juice at university. So
This kaftinya sa grade 1.
yes, I'll have that at university. So the sad part, you pass distinctions, 78, 80 something. Yeah, somewhere there. I never wrote exams for 3 years at Medusa. Yeah, I was just exempted like that you don't deserve to write exams. But I had pain, meaning after, let's say it's lunchtime, you leave class, you talk with your friends, you saw your results, you passed. People go to cafeteria. I leave alone.
Go to the tree.
I go to my tree. I sit there because I cannot go to cafeteria with a lunchbox until I'll be a joke. So I knew it's not my place. I'll go to my tree and sit under my tree and eat. Somewhere after eating, I'll doze off because I woke up 12 o'clock studying. So I mean, it's 6 hours before I go to class. I studied for 6 hours. So somewhere I remember, yeah, that day I cried a lot. I wrote a test. Then after writing, we moved from sports complex, we're going to cafeteria. So we're talking with our classmates, Then I knew I got distinctions. They were saying, no, it was difficult, what? So now we pass via cafeteria, they go to cafeteria. They said, bye, Rodney. So I had to go to my tree. I cried on the way. I cried, said, Lord, what did I do? Why me? Why don't you forgive me, whatever that I've done? Why should I be treated like this? I work so hard. Meaning year 1, year 2, year 3, no exams. So I cried alone. I sat there. I ate my lunchbox, bread, peanut butter, and rum and juice. I think 4, 5, 6, no, the same year. You know, God hears, God listens. Same year, I received a call from Northwest. Remember, there's corruption and all those things. They called me, and it was only me, one person, was given bursary during that year from Northwest. At Medusa, I was the only one. So I had to travel. You know, when they called you, they come to Premier's office in Babato, come and sign the documents. We gave you bursary. I traveled there. I missed the class, I remember.
Yeah.
I went to to do my fike in there. Went to Premier's office there. I signed the documents. They gave me bursary. Then, yeah, because I had to cry to the Lord. That's how I got it. Then I moved. I got the accommodation at Medusa. I stayed there 4 years. So year 3, 4, 5, 6. They gave me, I think, 240,000 or so. The interesting thing is that when they give you bursary for 4 years, you're gonna work there for 4 years. I worked for military. When I finished, I worked 2 years as an intern. Then after that 2 years, I was supposed to go to Northwest. So they called me. They said, "No, Doc, we don't have a space for you, and then you don't have to pay us back. We wish you all the best."
Wow.
That's when I started my own practice in Witbank.
Yeah.
Yes.
Wow.
And I remember I wanted a practice that is functional. I mean, I didn't want to start the practice from start. I wanted to buy. They wanted 500,000. We were talking 2013. I had nothing. But God made way. I managed to raise 200,000. I paid for it in 5 months or 6 months. I settled that 300,000 in 6 months. Same year, that's when I got married.
Yeah.
Yeah. So God, I've seen God works.
Yeah.
If you love Him, He'll work for you. If you don't want Him.
Before we talk about marriage, right?
Yeah.
I mean, life here out here,
Sure. Yeah.
Especially even when you get to the tertiary level.
Yeah.
You get to see different people, different girls.
Yeah.
You know, how was that kind of life for you? And then, because mostly that's where Ma'auti would get distracted. You know, especially tertiary level. Because you've got more freedom. You know, easily for you, for your groover, lifestyle Banyana.
Yeah.
How did you manage that all?
Interesting thing. I was very focused. Very. Hence, at Medusa, they knew me as a Sundowns guy. Meaning every day I wear Sundowns attire. Every day. And 2, I've never attended the bash at university until I completed for 6 years. I've never. For 6 years. I've never. Then the plus for me, by then I was in a relationship. Yes, I was in a relationship. Then I never believed in doing all these naughty things. Yeah, I was focused. Remember. Interesting, eh? I was from a broken family, meaning a marriage that died.
Oh, yeah.
So meaning I saw the evil kicking my parents and separating them. So that by itself is like you're a wounded tiger. So when you come with knowing what was done to your parents. So I see guys who were raised in a functional
family structure, kind of like.
Yes, meaning the marriage is intact of parents, and you see parents they uphold marriage. Remember, marriage is wanted by God. Yes, and parents respect marriage, but they raise kids. These kids, they are not even nearer to where their parents are. So meaning the dusty places like Moratele motivates you extra to be successful. And that marriage of your parents motivate you to be successful in marriage. So what is important is to acknowledge. Most people somewhere they feel because they cross-question parents. Don't cross-question.
Yeah.
Acknowledge that they were defeated.
Yeah.
And as I said, once you acknowledge, it becomes easier. It becomes easier. So even for me at university, the other thing, it's interesting, and I like my friend at Medusa, Dr. Alele, that the was focus. He knows it's education, it's football. We'll go to Loftus, we'll do all this, and still studying pass.
Yeah.
Then the only thing that was lacking was church, because I never grew up in church myself. Then you'll say, but doc, no, you cannot. But in my room, I was watching the church services. So meaning I love God, but I was not going to church. He said, no, but doc, you can't sit and do nothing. There are two things. It's either we are in a game or we can get. You can just sit.
Yeah.
Karo is right. When I was alone, muskolo. Yeah, suddenly afterwards this football and all that, there was a service 6 p.m. So I go to church.
Nice.
I listen to my friend, but I listen forward for positive advice.
Yeah.
So meaning there were things that make you to stay focused. You'll understand when I say was focused. I'm the first person who established Mamelodi Sundowns Football Club, football supporters branch at Medusa. With my own money.
Wow.
At Medusa, I was because I did chemistry at UNISA.
Yes.
I was assisting nurses when they do practical, so I'll get paid while studying.
While study.
I've done international computer driving license. By then, it was one of the top courses. Yes. So I've done it with UNISA by then. So at Medusa, I was working at the computer lab assisting students. Yes. So with the money that I generate, I established the structure. I approached Medusa and say, can we establish supporter structure for Sundowns? They said, no, Mokoka, why should we do? If a Chiefs supporter come, other teams come, Celtic and all that, they refused. I used my own money to establish it. So meaning I was a dreamer. So meaning what university. It doesn't benefit me. And I'll establish it. Someone else will come and launch it. It was supposed to be on Super Sport. Yes, they just advertised it. Yes. I will do lucky draw at school. I'll buy Sundowns t-shirts and give it to kids who join the structure. I will buy them books. Maybe for 1,500.
Yeah.
Those who won, they go to bookstore and buy them books. So as a student, that's what I was doing.
Interesting.
So hence I say, and I tell you, during my medical studies, I've never attended bash.
Yeah.
There were bashes at Medusa for 6 years.
Yeah.
So you'll understand when they say somebody was focused. Yes.
I've never ever thought of a definition of focus before today, Doc. You were focused.
Very, very.
So the year you opened your practice, you said that's the year you got married.
Yes.
And how much of a role did marriage play in your life? Because I'm asking this because we look at you, Kadi Mokoka Kapo. You know, it's the whole family.
Yeah.
It's a beautiful frame to watch, man.
Yeah.
You know.
No, I'm fortunate to have my wife. a woman of God,
Yeah.
a very humble lady, very respectful. Yes, we're from different cultures,
Yes.
but she learned what we do as Tswanas. But the most important thing, or the common denominator, we love God, and God is the center for marriage. This year is 9th year in marriage. Linyalo limunate, and the linyalo liwatlag mudim.
I mean, of course, you can see my kids, but I know they're not alone.
Yeah.
How many kids do we have?
I've got five
Nice.
kids.
Yeah.
Marriage mold you to be a better person. It completes you
Yeah.
because when you're married, you've got 4 eyes, meaning it's your 2 eyes
Yes.
and your wife's
2 eyes.
2 eyes. So for you to fail, if there's an error, if I'm alone there or doing whatever that I'm doing as a young guy, you are alone and you feel what you're doing is right. But when you are 2, you see,
the perspective is broader.
Yes. Then whatever I can see, she will see it and tell me that no, that thing is wrong. So, and acknowledge.
Acknowledge, Doc.
Yes.
Acknowledge.
Yes. Then what she can see, I see. Hence, the kids. What is important is to see my kids and say, you're going to see characteristics. You spoke about them. You're going to see certain features. Let's say, Udi Natlapo, Manakawatsui. Then Dr Mokoka, you're going to ask him, Papa, Kima, Dr Mokoka. You say, come again? Yes. But I'm going to tell you that I'll show you a simple example.
Yes.
They know, my kids knows that I don't give them money. And I always become sad when somebody gives them money. I had 2 guys. I had 2. I'll just mention 2. 2. I had a friend of mine. I'll start with him. Baba Dube is a Zimbabwean. It's my African brother. We were together in England, in London, when we were playing there. He said, how's the family? He gave me 50 pounds. He says, give it to your kids. Then I came back. I told them, this is your money. Then it's like 1,000 rand. Yeah. Then I said, I teach them. I said, 50 pounds, cancel 0. Then they say, I said, how much is left? They said, 5. I said, it's for who? Then they said, it's for God.
Nice.
Yeah. So meaning 5 pounds, we took it to church.
Nice.
45 pounds, there to change it and all that. Yeah. The second, meaning I'm actually highlighting that. Now, the second one, we're in church. One pastor gave my kids some money, like 10 rand for sweets. So I became sad. I said, ish, Pelawano cancel 0. What is left there is 1. Then I asked them what is left. They said 1. I said, this for who? They said, this for God. Then I asked them, are you gonna go buy sweets and give God later? So I was worried. I said, no. I told all of them, I said, take it and put it on the altar of God. So hence I say, what is important? As parents, in Afrikaans, let's say, die appel val niet ver van de boom af nie.
Yeah.
Yes, meaning Charles die apple. How come on an apple up somewhere more? But the tree
It's
is
just
not
here.
far.
Yeah.
Yes. So it's those things that I don't want to see myself being positive and my child being negative.
Yeah.
So meaning when you see my son or you see my daughter, then you'll say, wow. All the milisango, all trompango, Kimang, Papa Kimang, or ne, get up some cock. You see, yeah, no one.
It reflects.
No wonder. So it's our pride as parents. Because when you are 70, when you are 80, meaning sausage while they were still young,
Yeah.
you're gonna harvest it.
True.
So some people they want to harvest the good, about jitsumasu.
Yeah.
Yes.
True.
Yeah. So hence I say marriage is
Yeah.
it's precious. Marriage is it's life. It's life. And remember all those things of sex before marriage. It's a sin, meaning you are no longer in a sin. So you experience life, you appreciate life,
Yeah.
you respect, and you grow together. It's in the Bible where the Lord says He wants to see us retsuduana together, meaning the tedina the
Yeah.
letlalo le bontsharo o motsofe. Yeah, but tlhogoputso.
Sure.
Yes, meaning that's it comes with what? With experience. Hence I always respect the elders. And like I said earlier, it's 9 years in marriage and we're still growing strong.
Nice.
Strong until Rabona, the one who created marriage.
Nice. No, definitely will be coming for a decade celebration.
No, for sure.
Yeah.
For sure.
Looking at your journey from going to Ramaipala without shoes to start behind the library of Medusa and all that,
Yeah.
what has been the biggest highlight?
Highlight for me, I'll say something. I think you'll pick it up. I was in grade 2. I took. I'll give a background why I took that. Our parents used to. My mom used to give us 20 cents. We'll take bread from home. Then it's me, Tofi, my older brother, and my uncle Makofa, the late. May his soul rest in peace and rest in glory. So the way in grade 2, grade 4, 2. I was in grade 2.
Yeah.
So we'll buy soup. 10 cents, come fish.
Yeah. Fish, yes.
Yeah. Now we eat with that bread. But now our lunch was at the same time. It was at the same time. Now somebody from school disadvantaged us. They split our lunch. That the young ones must eat earlier. Then the older ones must eat later. So now with me, it was hell. So I said, I was faced with that dilemma as a 6-year-old. That I cannot take 10 cents and my older brother and my uncle eat 10 cents together. It can't work.
Yeah.
So what I did, I let go. By the age of 6, I let money to go. Age of 6. So hence they say the fear of the Lord is the beginning of wisdom. So after letting go, Now I'm faced, I said, I've seen kids eating pap kamaro. I will bring pap kaskambele, meaning water, sugar.
Yeah, sure.
Yes. So the highlight for me, I always tell my kids, I say, I saw the wisdom of God. I saw how God intelligent is when I was 6 years old. I remember well, I took scuffed it. Lunchbox was red. Top, the lid was white. The juice bottle was red. So meaning you couldn't see what is in there. So I closed it. The lid was white as well. So when I eat, and I had the plastic, I never had lunch, what do you call it? Carry bags and all those. I didn't have that. So I had the plastic. So what I'll do, I'll open the lid of my lunchbox and eat pap. You don't see when I eat. Then I drink that sweet mixture. So I eat. After I ate everything. Everyone ate. So the highlight for me, God opened my eyes. Then he said, look at them. Can you see what they ate through their tummy? So after we swallow, after we all eat, we're the same. So for me, if I have to speak about the highlight, I saw God in poverty, and he opened my eyes, and he's the one who lifted me up. So meaning certain things I always tell people, I said, the life that we live, it's written in the Bible. Yes. Because in the book of Ezekiel, he tells him, he says, there's dead bones everywhere. Then he tells him, he says, can these bones live again? Then the prophets didn't know what to say. Then God says, speak to them. So meaning he says, speak to them. Meaning, for example, in these boys who are in the street kids. Yeah. I see the directors in them. I see the people who are gonna bring change in our country. That's what I see. Yeah. But people see dead bones. So meaning it's important. Hence God says, don't conspire with them. It's important to have your own personal view as an individual. And most of the time, if you can see yourself having a view that is common, it's a wrong one.
Yeah. It shouldn't be common.
Yeah, it has to be unique. What you see, it must be unique. So meaning, out of the dead marriage, dry bones. Yeah. God is producing. God spoke to me. He spoke to me. Meaning, you speak to those bones. You speak to the situation. Out of the village, let's say, Martel, they say, yeah. Yes. Meaning they see that situation, things will happen in Soweto. I still stand firm. I'm saying we're going to have boys from Martel who's going to play World Cup. Yeah. We're going to have them. Yeah. So meaning where look at the talent that went to waste. I don't know our forefathers whether they were in good terms with the Lord or they acknowledged Him. It's important to acknowledge Him. What He has done for me, I will tell God. I said, but Lord, you took me to Africa. You made me champion in Africa. Father, you've done it before. Do it for them.
Yeah.
He says, wrestle with me, meaning argue with me. So in my career, in my life, I've learned that God sees, God hears, and God knows for you. Yes. So if God was using, remember He used Dr. Shilariga for me.
Yes.
How many did I touch just to be part of Banyana?
Yeah.
How many did I touch by just being in the Medusa Dance Football Club?
Yeah.
So I'm saying they're coming.
They're coming, definitely.
Yes, they're coming. And they're gonna make us proud. And we don't take the glory, it's for the Lord.
Doc, Ronald, you've made us proud. We see you, we see someone who's unique. But what still hurts me now is I had a conversation with a young man from Moratela. He says, you know, Moratela ya pesitswe ke leru that has been cast, that they should know, they shouldn't be a generation to succeed out of this place, right?
Yeah.
And it's sad to see Hore, that's their thinking, that's their mindset, right?
Yeah.
So I'll ask you at this moment to look in this camera and speak to this village child, encourage them.
Allow me to use Tswana.
Yes, please.
Because ke Motswana.
Yeah.
Ke Mophalane, ke Mokoena, ke kgoletse ko Dikgabong. Meaning ke kgoletse Moretele. Moretele o nkeditse se ke leng sona. Moretele ka moso, if o batla ho ba ngaka, a doctor or an engineer, or to play football in Europe, Moretele is the foundation. Ke tshimologo ya dilo tsotlhe. Tlhompha Moretele, tlhompha bagolo ba gago, o tlhomphe matitšhere, tlhompha bo malome, itlhomphe o le motšha o tswe mo dithobalanong. Sex is not for kids, it's for married people. Acknowledge se modimo a se creatileng ko Moretele, o acknowledge le modimo go botlhokwa. O ikokobetse modimong. Listen to, even in football, listen to your teachers, learn and work hard. And it's on, if we tell Umuruti, okay, for example, because I decided like in 14 years, doctor. So the earlier you decide, because if you're not Muruti, then it's all how dia go notagingwa. So meaning Luisa go sa tshwanang ya go tengwe na gre o Muruti. So you'll know her ba ke tsamaitsela le bona, because when se to choose it. And then ntse ngwe botlhokwa thata, boitshoko, patience. Be patient. God sees you. God knows Moretele. God knows your dreams. And work hard. Forget about Ntotsali Bazar. You will come and give bazaars. Forget about how am I going to play for menu. You will come and facilitate that process. Rotla Chelsea Football Club will come. Work hard. Be humble. Don't lose those characteristics. Tsako Moretele. Meaning tlhompho, go ithata, le hore moretele o sa o tlhabisa kgala. I grew up le some guys na ba re bona ba tswa social. Yeah, I say, hey, ke mang o bare ke mang and a re no tswa social ke re mara mosimane ko khotselene ko moretele from grade 2 until matric le ko batsadi ba banna ko but and a re ha tse ko o tswa social. Nna ke tswa moretele ke motlotlo ka moretele. Ene modimo o sa tloetsa dilo tse dintsi a berekisa batho ba tswang moretele. May you be part of the chosen one. And unfortunately o ka se rope modimo, o ka ropa batho ba kgethang but modimo o bona tso di etsang ko moretele tse ntle le tse maswe. Khata tse maswe tse o tse ntle fela ka leboga.
Doc, there's a song I Casper, there's a line where he says, success needs no visa. And you're one of the people that say they live in that line. Success needs no visa. You made it possible from the dusty street.
No, thanks a lot, sir.
I would thank you so much for your time.
Hey,
Doc.
stay blessed.
This is how we end our episode of The Dust. Thank you.